to introduce my topic, right?
Say it again. You don't have to. You can start right off with actually speaking. Yep.
Ready? Almost 390,000 people died last year, each one spending an estimated $1,100 on their deaths. But, oh my God, I lost it. Can I start over, please?
Yeah, sure. We'll start over.
Set.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good, buddy. It's all good, buddy. Yeah. Let's do this.
You want some cake?
Okay. Almost 390,000 people died last year, each one spending an estimated $1,100 on their deaths. If saved for just 25 years, each person could have had an estimated $28,000 of free spending money. But what caused all these people to spend so much money on their deaths and not on their futures? Smoking is the root of the problem. Ever since it was introduced to us in the 1950s, people have been getting addicted to smoking and harming themselves in ways they never thought possible. It has been passed on from generation to generation until it has reached to you, the students of Morse High School. Smokers at Morse High School should quit smoking because it is extremely detrimental to your physical body, your peers, and your environment. So the first and most important reason why you should quit smoking is because it is extremely harmful to your body. When you smoke, it affects your lungs, your circulatory system, and pretty much every other aspect of your body. But for now, let's focus on your lungs and your circulation. Smoking affects your lungs both visually and functionally. When you smoke, you probably think that you exhale all the smoke you're breathing. But the truth is, you only exhale about 10%. The other 90% is stuck in your lungs and makes way for thousands of countless diseases such as lung cancer, cardiovascular disease, emphysema, and many more. But to give you a visual sense of this, let's see the effect.
Yeah, I'm eating.
I'm
eating.
Juxtaposed with the smoker's lung. On the healthy lung, you can see that the specks of air pollution are there, but there's much more dramatic effects on the smoker's lung. The blackened area is the tar that from the smoke from the cigarette, and the white area is the cancer that eventually killed the person. But as bad as this is just the average smoker's lung. The real problem occurs when the smoker develops diseases such as emphysema. Most people think that emphysema is when you can't inhale air, but it's actually the opposite. Emphysema is a condition where you can't exhale air, and it's pretty obvious why when we see this next illustration.
Oh my God.
As we can see again, there are the black smokes from air pollution because this person lived in the inner city. But there's much more dramatic effects in here. Besides the discoloration, the lung has been completely ripped out of shape, making breathing extremely difficult, but eventually impossible. To give you a better sense of this, I want everyone to take a deep breath and hold it. Now take another breath and hold that one. Take a third breath, and that's what it feels like to breathe with emphysema. Imagine having to feel like that for the rest of your life. And think about that the next time you light another cigarette. So, in addition to harming your lungs, smoking also harms your circulation. So, smoking harms, the things that harm your circulation are nicotine and carbon monoxide. Nicotine, besides being addictive, is also harmful to your arteries all over your body. It's a stimulant, meaning it speeds up your heart about 20 beats per second with every cigarette. It's a vasoconstrictor, meaning it makes arteries all over your body smaller, making the heart work harder to pump blood through them. And it makes your body release stores of fat and cholesterol. Now, to overcome all these effects, the heart has to work harder. But to work harder, like any other muscle, the heart needs more oxygen. The oxygen has to be transported through the blood, but carbon monoxide literally poisons the blood for its oxygen carrying capacity. So you have here the heart working harder to get blood to itself to work harder because it's working harder. You understand me? Now this is a circle, a vicious and deadly one if you ask me. In addition, now this is just sad because about 45.9 million people in the US alone are smokers. So every time you light another cigarette, remember, that you are part of that 45.9 million people risking their body for the countless diseases and sicknesses out there. You are part of that 45 million people on the path to getting a heart attack. You are part of that 45.9 million people on the verge to getting strokes, lung disease, cardiovascular disease, and many more. Now, in addition to harming it doesn't stop there. Smoking also harms your peers. So my second reason why you should quit smoking is because it's detrimental to the people around you. When you smoke, secondhand smoke is just as harmful as smoking, but just a little lighter. Secondhand smoke causes diseases and deaths just like smoking. It's been labeled as a cancer-causing agent by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the National Toxicology Program, and the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Now, secondhand smoke causes disease and death because it's making you inhale that super harmful substance called nicotine. Now, a recent study at the University of Georgia, researchers assessed the level of nicotine in secondhand smokers and people who weren't exposed to secondhand smoke. They found that levels were 162% greater in secondhand smokers than those who didn't smoke. Now, if you're thinking, smoking only harms me, so why is everyone trying to get involved in my life? Consider this: you're harming your family, you're harming your peers, you're harming me, and you're harming everyone else you interact with. So the next time you light another cigarette, think about that, and your likely choice will be to never take another puff. Now, but just when you thought that smoking only harmed you and your peers, and that it couldn't get any worse, you find out that smoking also harms your environment. So my third and final reason you should quit smoking is because it's detrimental to your environment you live in. First of all, the land which is used for the cultivation of tobacco plants could better be used for producing food for third world countries. And smoking, in just an hour, a cigarette manufacturing unit requires almost 4 miles of paper to package and roll the cigarettes. So just to produce 300 cigarettes, one tree is being wasted. On top of that, energy and water are being wasted, and the chemical waste from the manufacturing units are just being dumped into the soil. However, with the use of more advanced technologies, tobacco industries can reduce the strain on our environment. But just to save billions of dollars a year for profit, they're not willing to go for the advanced technology. So the easiest and best way to stop this environmental destruction is to stop buying their cigarettes. So smoking is extremely detrimental to your physical body, your peers, and your community. Everyone here should quit smoking. Smoking carries no benefits, but brings with it countless diseases. So why would any of you want to ever light another cigarette? Smoking takes away your chance to live a healthy life. Smoking takes away your chance to live in a long life. Smoking takes away your chance to being the best you can be at life. You only have one chance at life. Quit now while you still have that chance. You don't know if you'll have the desire, strength, or worst of all, the opportunity to quit next time. So please, quit smoking. Do it for your environment. Do it for your peers. But most importantly, do it for yourself. Thank you.